Hey guys, welcome to another video of MindPal, where you will learn how to use MindPal to automate our business process. In this video, I will show you this multi-agent workflow to automate content gap analysis and then create the blog post based on the content gap analysis for you. And this workflow only has 2 steps. Identify the content gap, and then it will orchestrate the content creation for you. It's just 2 steps, but this is a really powerful workflow where it can create literally 20 or 30 or even 40 blog posts in one run for you. In this workflow, I will input my website sitemap, which is a URL, and my competitor or any kind of website sitemap that I found interesting that I want my website to mimic their content. After giving the sitemap of both websites, the first step, identify content gap using this content gap analyzer agent, which I will use Gemini 2.0 Plus. The reason that I use Gemini 2.0 Flash is that our content sitemap will be a very big chunk of information that will be fed into the agent. And I need some kind of agent that can process huge amount of data, so I choose Gemini 2.0 Flash. And in this prompt, I asked it to analyze the provided sitemap, identify any content gaps between the websites, and then return at least 20 items of content ideas for me. In this information, I provide my content sitemap and the competitor content sitemap here. After this step is finished, we will move on to the next step to orchestrate content creation. And in this step, the task is done for each content that is identified. Assign a team of agents to create high-quality content. Make sure its content is well-researched, SEO optimized, and aligns with the topic. And the requirement here is that it seamlessly mentions MindPal in the content, and we feed the identified content gap here. And we set the maximum number of blogs it can produce to 20. And I assign the blog post writer here. In this blog post writer, here's a background. It's a very long background, but basically if you want to produce a long background in MindPal, you can leverage the feature Enhance with a purple button here. And in this step, I enable O3 Mini because I think I will need some model that is robust when it's come to writing. And I assign the knowledge source of MindPal because I want it to refer to MindPal when it's writing some stuff because I will feed it sitemaps about AI topics, and I want the agent to write something about AI, and this mention MindPal as some solution or some of the things that related that will enable benefit for my business. And when you customize the workflow for your business, you can import your own knowledge source. You can even customize the brand voice to make it fit with your writing style, and you can customize the output format here to make it well structured to the business. And I think that is enough. Let's run this workflow to see it in action. And in this workflow, I will feed my website content sitemap first here, and I will feed my competitor content sitemap because the information is quite sensitive. So I will hide the information about my competitor sitemap here. You just need to know that it is just a website about AI. Let's run this workflow. In the first step, Gemini 2.0 Flash will start to think about the ideas. And it's like 20 ideas that are missing from my website, AI driven for account by marketing, go-to-market team. I think those is actually really the topic that missing in my website. Cold email best practice. Go-to-market strategy for sale leader, AI, automate marketing. In this next step about as an orchestrator agent, we orchestrate 20 tasks to write each of the content as you can see here. It's just orchestrating. It's getting the content from the step above and start to planning 20 tasks here. And it's good start from task 1. AI-driven account by its marketing. It starts writing some blog post here. A driven account by its marketing strategy and task for leveraging AI in ABM campaign. It started to write content for me in this. And it's mentioned MindPal, your partner in IBM. It's mentioned MindPal offers source of AI tool to enhance productivity and streamline workflow by specialized AI agent for various tasks. I think it successfully meet my demand, and it's continued to the other task like AI for go-to-market operation team. Yeah, it's writing the blog post and how MindPal can help with that. And MindPal as a partner for customer experience. And this workflow is will to finalize this other thing in this workflow. And I think now you have an understanding of how this thing works. When you're building this workflow for your business, you can even add a webhook after this orchestrator worker node. So after this step is done, it will send the data into the automation, and it can push the content into our proposed system, like the CMS or the WordPress or the website, and it will automatically create the content for you and then publish this for you too. And it's going to be a game changer. Like, imagine you can produce like 20, 30, or even hundreds of content like this in one run-in, like around 10 minutes to produce everything for you. It is really a game changer, like 10 or 20 hour of work. I think even 30 or 40 hour of work and bring more reliability, and it will write reliably without asking for work-life balance. Now, I think that is for demonstration of how this thing worked for you. I put the link of this workflow in the description of the video so that you can feel free to duplicate it into the workspace and start customizing this for the office.